he's gonna be a little smarter than the average bear. So when he's like this, I start my ghost, right? And then when I start my ghost, I get to here, but he starts to squeeze. And what he's going to do is, see my hand right here, guys? Elbows in, my hand's ready. See, this hand's just waiting for that moment. He starts to pull, I pinch, and I grip. So now back to the other stuff. When I get to the grip and it's high enough, right now I'm not too happy with what I have. If you guys want to see what I have, I'm not too happy with this. I'm a little more greedy than this. I would love to get my right shoulder all the way out if possible. So my right shoulder's still in. You know what I mean? Like it's trapped. So I'll continue my plan. He'll squeeze. He'll drive his butt back towards me. Yeah, just drive. Yeah, I like that. That's normal. I'll be walking and I'll get to my shoulder popped out like that. He's done now. So I make my grip. But when I choose to roll him back this way, he can defend two ways. One is with his left hand. So he'll post. Left hand post. Nope. Post behind you. Yep. Now he'll push off that left hand to come on top, and you're back in the business. So let's do that again. Ready? He's squeezing me, and he comes back. We can't roll him. You're like, Coach, I tried to do what you told me, but he kept pulsing his hand. The other one is he'll use his leg. So when he uses his leg, he'll have this hip heist. What is a hip heist? A hip heist is like that. He'll exactly see his right leg go back underneath like that. So let's now show how this works. Use the leg. So when I go like this, well, I didn't even do it, bro. You thought I was gonna do it. I thought you. Yep. Correct. And he puts me back. You guys see that? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go in this way. He sits. Now you gotta sit and squeeze. And now ready, I walk, and I go, oh, it didn't work. Let me try again. See that? Anytime this happens, you're gonna pop out. You go back to the original plan of the ghost. We're gonna do the hand post in a second, but let me go with the foot post, okay? Squeeze. And now look at him, he's on his belly. If you guys want, you can go front headlock, or we can pull his head in and get into the darce. Okay? Now, let's say the next one, is that kind of clear? Was it clear? Were you guys kind of understand? Well, let me do it one more time. So squeeze. Yeah. Sit. If he doesn't sit, I don't do this. I'll just pop out with the ghost form. Sit and squeeze. Yes, squeeze. Yeah, now look. He has to correct his balance. And now once he corrected, I go back the other way and pop out. Okay? Now, if he uses his hand, there is a possibility that I can do the same thing when he comes back. So I go, you're not tracking yet? Okay, good. Ready? He posts a hand. When he comes back, I pop out. So that's a possibility. What I like more when the guy arm posts is I trap that arm with my right hand. See my right hand? It's weak right now, right? So let me increase. I've got my grip. Now this time he squeezes. When he arm posts, put my right hand on it. From here to here. Boom. You got it. The moment he posts, my hand lets go of this. Grab it. Left hand goes around. So this was the arm control, right? Now I go under his neck and over his shoulder. You can lock your hands if you can reach. If you can't reach, just grab what you can. When he comes back, because I can't get on top of him, you're gonna have this position. Sometimes I lock, sometimes I stay here. It depends on the guy. He might kind of be strong with his arm and try to punch. You see, he's trying to get out, like get that arm out, try. You might have to stretch your arm up in the sky like you're gonna throw a punch, straight up in the sky. Yeah, you see how he's getting out? You see that? So try to do that again. So you guys need to be ready for that kind of defense. At the same time, I'll pull his arm this way, try to resist a little. See, like, and you can post right now so I can't get on top. What's gonna happen? Legs. See the legs coming in? I gotta hold his shoulder. Make sure that he can't turn on top of me. If he goes to his knees, he might go to his knees and get up and try to like keep fighting to get up. Can you get up on your knees? Yeah, like that. You see how he almost got out? What would I do now? Ghost. You see that? I would ghost if that happens. Caught the arm, trying to get back up. Now I'm holding it. I'm staying calm. I would love to get my legs wrapped around his arm for more power. Okay, he keeps trying to get out of this. Now, I have the lower leg control, not the high leg. The high leg is my left, the one near the head. I want this one for the neck crank. Some of you guys might see this move. It looks like a twister. This is not good. When you pull the head, he'll most likely limp arm this arm like that, most likely. So how do you trap him in a true crucifix neck crank here? You need your left leg. So if you're like this, when my hand was under, can you lift a little? Here we go. Okay, my hand's here. I lock with my legs and I don't move. I stay here. I stay here until I can get it. So if during the struggle, I can switch my left leg around his arm, then I'll go for the neck crank. So as he's trying to get his arm out, maybe I'll stretch his arm, and it's possible to get it like this. Can you just help me? Turn your arm to the, I don't want to fight forever. Yeah, like that. Like if that happens, by all means, pull this out and you have an easy neck crank. Because now when he tries to get on top of me, he can't turn his arm. He can't limp arm. And this is an easy finish. Okay? Keep that in mind. Now, what's the other option? Coach, I can't. I have this. I was trying, but I couldn't get it. He wouldn't be dumb enough to go for my other leg. He's trying to limp arm me, like turn, yeah. So I'm like holding on to that thing. You know, that's fine. You've got options. Boom, leg over the head, cross. And now do you guys see what's to follow?
Straight arm.
Okay, I've got possible arm bars. He may try to go towards my legs. I gotta pinch my elbow. Okay? You know, I don't want his arm to get out. His arm got out, he would just get on top of you now, and you would have this, and he would get his head out. See, that wouldn't work. So, underhook instead of Kesa. Going through, how did I get here? I was going like this. I made him post, grab the arm, control it. He's trying to fight. See, he tries to go somewhere, wherever. I've got him trapped. I get the leg, and now I'm like, all right, I did leg over the head. Remember that? Especially if I can grab this wrist, hip escape, he's trying to move. See, I don't let that arm out. So if he tried to go that way, so I don't let it out. Leg comes over, cross him up. And now, as I come to get this, he's trying to get this arm out. I don't want to blow his arm, okay? I don't want to like hurt my training partner, okay? But now I can like push his arm until I get the submission, right? If he's fighting, always go slow. You know, I've got like lots of different ways I can like finish this, okay? I can like manhandle here. There's a bunch because I've got his head all caught up, okay? Now, that's with my left leg over the head. What's another option? Oh, how about Coach? I'm a crucifix guy myself. So think about where we came from. We were in bottom side control, and now we have a crucifix. In a tournament, we have no points. No points. But this, in my opinion, is worthy of 3 points, 4 points, something like that. That's my opinion. This is huge man points. I can go for the choke. I have arm bars. We've got all of this stuff that can happen, okay? It's bad for him. Okay, let's go. So he's back. Last time, He's here. You went for the ghost and he sat. I'm trying, I get my grip. I try here, boom, capture. Now he tries, try. Yeah, just holding him. Sometimes, guys, I'm popping out ghost while I have this. And then I change off and I go for the Dars. Sometimes. I've come up with so many different weird things. Ryan's a little big for me to do this to, but sometimes I've gone like this. He posts, I go here, I lock, and I go full. This is gonna be a reverse full Nelson. Okay? I end up popping out as he tries to correct his balance. I try to go on top of him. He won't let me. He turns to go on top of me. I throw him over and I get up. And I end up with a reverse full Nelson. Look what I have. Look. My hands are locked and I'm here and he can't get out. It's very hard. Try to move so you can feel. And then now I just close my elbows and I get a tap and as I drive into his head. So this is illegal in the sport of wrestling. Duck your head down. Relax your arms. Just go to your knees. Duck your head. Arms above your head. This is the reverse full Nelson. Okay, like that. Okay, I just went in the crazy zone. I'm sorry. What is the main course? It's after we ghost and they sit like Kiskatami. We're trying to pop out, we're climbing up that wrench. When we pull, we need to always expect that they're gonna correct balance. If they're dumb, we sit on top of them, we get side control. If they're smart and they correct their balance, we are ready to either pop out on the ghost, or if they've arm post, we grab the arm and then we get to trap them in all kinds of crucifix goodiness. I don't know if that's a word, Google it, all right? It is now, okay? All right, guys, thank you. Work on it, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know what has just happened. I do know what just happened, but it's me attempting to teach basic stuff and then going off the rails, which I do all the time. So for you advanced people, go ahead and have some fun with that if you want. If you're a beginner, don't do any of that crap. Start with just the ghost, the simple ghost popping out, and then learn that we have this little one way and then throw the guy the other, which is kind of what I wanted to show, and then it went off the rails. So here and here, just pull him, walk on out to my hip, and also kipping, walking, grip, sit up. When he doesn't want to go and he wants to come back on top of you, throw him back that way and pop out on the ghost, either front headlock or we're gonna do a Dars, okay? That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll give you guys, what the fuck? I can't even fucking talk.